आपका क्या एडवाइस है कि कितना फ्रिक्वेंटली करियर स्विच करना चाहिए और क्या 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 पॉइंटर्स रहने चाहिए करियर स्विचिंग में? पहला,
Yeah. First thing to understand is that everyone has a right to opinion. Everyone has right to have an aspiration about themselves, what they want to become. So this is the first rule of the game. Now, when we come to disagreements or discussions, it's important to have disagreements.
लेकिन आई जस्ट वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि लाइक व्हाट गोज इनसाइड द माइंड ऑफ अ कंट्री हेड, कि वो जो बोर्ड रूम की सीढ़ी है या बोर्ड रूम तक का जो रास्ता है पहुंचने का, क्योंकि हर कोई नहीं पहुंच पाया उस तक।
Diversity is not just male and female candidates. It's
हम्म।
about diversity of opinion. It's about how inclusive you are of others' opinions. So that is very important.
लीडर्स हैं, ठीक है,
Hmm.
उनके अंदर वो क्या क्वालिटीज़ होती हैं, फिर आपके अंदर जब आपको ये ऐसा एक इंस्टांस देखने को मिलता है या आपके इंटर्न टीम में कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो रहा है या फिर आपके हायर मैनेजमेंट पर कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो रहा है, तो उसे आप कैसे रिजॉल्व करते हैं और आपका क्या क्या पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू रहता है उस पूरे सिनेरियो को लेकर?
Mentor-mentee relationship has to be more of a friendly relationship in today's time. It's not a guru shishya. वो गुरु शिष्य का टाइम गया.
एवरीवन, सो गाइज, टीजर देख के आपको ये तो आइडिया लग ही गया होगा कि आज हम जिस टॉपिक पर बात करने वाले हैं और जो हमारे साथ आज हमारे स्पेशल गेस्ट आए हैं, लाइक इट्स इट्स एन ऑनर फॉर मी टू होस्ट सच अ वर्सेटाइल एंड सच अ गेस्ट जो कि एक बिजनेस हेड पोजीशन पर है। मैंने अभी तक बहुत सारे मैनेजर्स का, सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर्स का, टीम लीड्स का पॉडकास्ट किया, बट अगर मैं फिंगर्स पे काउंट कर सकता हूँ कि कंट्री हेड, बिजनेस हेड, इतनी बड़ी पोजीशन पर पॉडकास्ट मैंने बस दो तीन ही पॉडकास्ट किए हैं, तो मेरे लिए बहुत बड़े ऑनर की बात है। सो जो आज का हमारा मेन एजेंडा रहने वाला है, हम राजशेखर सर का पॉडकास्ट करेंगे, राजशेखर सर की जर्नी से जानेंगे। एंड सर को ऑलमोस्ट 17 to 18 ईयर्स का एक्सपीरियंस है। सर को मोर देन अ डिकेड ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस है वर्किंग एट जॉनसन एंड करंटली राजशेखर सर इज़ वर्किंग एज अ बिजनेस हेड एट स्ट्राइकर, लीडिंग हेल्थ केयर कंपनीज। ये दोनों बहुत बड़ी कंपनीज है हेल्थ केयर डोमेन में। सो वेलकम ऑन आवर पॉडकास्ट बियॉन्ड द रैंक सर, राज सर, सो गुड टू हैव यू।
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lavin. It's a pleasure to be here. And thank you for inviting me.
या सो सर, आगे बढ़ने से पहले लाइक थोड़ा सा हम आप अपने करियर के स्टार्टिंग डेज के बारे में, लाइक व्हेन, लाइक आई बिलीव जब मैं आपका लिंक्डइन थोड़ा एक्सप्लोर कर रहा था 2004-05 के अराउंड आप यू कम्प्लीटेड योर ग्रेजुएशन, तो
Yes.
वहाँ से हमारे व्यूअर्स को थोड़ा सा पास में लेके जाइए, 20 साल पुराने। कैसे आपकी करियर की स्टार्टिंग हुई, उस टाइम पर आपका क्या थॉट प्रोसेस रहता था, क्योंकि अभी तो आप बिजनेस हेड की पोजीशन पर यू आर करंटली वर्किंग, लेकिन उस टाइम पर जो आपका माइंडसेट था, बिकॉज आई बिलीव आप लाइफ साइंसेज डोमेन से नहीं आते हैं और करंटली यू आर वर्किंग इन लाइफ साइंसेज,
Yes.
सो दैट्स अ वेरी एक्सेप्शनल चेंज। तो उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा हमारे व्यूअर्स को बताइए।
Absolutely. So, see, I'll take you back another 5 more years. So, when I passed out from school,
हम्म।
so I'm from a place called Indore. So, when I passed out from school, I was not very sure what I wanted to do.
हम्म।
So, there was computer engineering and people talking about computers, upcoming fields. But I chose electronics because I got electronics. I
हम्म।
did industrial electronics as my graduation. But when I was doing my electronics, I had biomedical engineering in my final year, so which I found very interesting. And I come from a family of doctors,
ओके।
so I think that there is this natural inclination towards healthcare or
हम्म।
biomedical. So then, after I finished my engineering, I chose a course in hospital management and pharmaceutical marketing.
ओके।
So I did a course in hospital management, pharmaceutical marketing,
हम्म।
and then from IIM Lucknow, I did my strategy for leaders course.
ओके।
So this is how my education spanned out. I started my career with sales.
हम्म।
My mentor at that point of time guided me that if you want to understand business, if you want to go into sales and marketing, and if you want to become a leader, it's important to know how business is done. So he guided me to take up sales, and I took up sales for at least a couple of years. You should do it, and
हम्म।
I did that. And I still remember my first day at work. I had gone for an installation,
ओके।
and they asked me to take a monitor, and we used to have those CRT monitors. It was a
हम्म।
big diagnostic system. I had to carry it 5 floors, and at that point of time I thought, what am I doing? But you shouldn't take anything as a menial job. I think you should just go with the flow, learn everything that comes your way. So I did that, and 2 years I really worked hard. Then I got an opportunity in marketing in a company named DSS Image Tech that was sole distributor for Olympus at that point of time.
ओके।
So that was my first marketing job. And I instantly fell in love with marketing. And I was there for about a year. And then I got a product management job in a company named Synthes. which was
Okay.
into implants, orthopedic implants.
Mm-hmm.
Synthes was later taken over by J&J. So I transitioned into Johnson and Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
and then I spent almost a decade over there, and then I moved to Stryker in 2020, and I've been here ever since.
Great, great. So thank you for this detailed response, sir. So, sir, you mentioned about leadership in your introduction. So, like as your mentor suggested कि leadership role पर जाने के लिए बहुत क्या क्या ज़रूरी है. तो ये question, you must have seen n number of short clips or podcasts on social media about leadership. Everybody has got their different perspective towards it. Some say uh, if I break it down like micromanagement, some are in favor of micromanagement, some are not in favor of micromanagement. So I want to understand your take on this, on the leadership, like three traits of a successful leader that you have learned over the years.
Uh, See, one is accountability. Taking accountability of your work, taking accountability of your actions, taking accountability of people
Hmm.
is one of the most important things. Second is EQ, emotional quotient. When you are a leader, you need to be good with people. You need to be good with managing people. So EQ is very important. And grit. I think grit is passion with perseverance. Why I'm saying grit is a person might be passionate, but person needs to have perseverance to sustain that passion. So I think
Okay.
these three things are of utmost importance.
So you mentioned about EQ, emotional quotient. So like as younger crowd is coming, let's say Gen Z is coming. So they are very good in their curiosity levels. Their IQ is very sharp, but they are like I was just reading couple of LinkedIn posts. So there are reports published in big organizations, and they said that Gen Z this kind of generation is lacking EQ, emotional
Yes.
quotient. So, what is your suggestion? How to develop? Like, is this something that can be developed, or how can Gen Z or any youngster who is watching our podcast can develop this trait of EQ?
See, EQ can be practiced.
Okay.
Uh, if it's not coming naturally to you, it can be practiced. Become a better listener. Try to empathize with people. Increase your empathy. There are a lot of speakers in today's world, but there are less listeners. I mean, if somebody is speaking, somebody has to listen. So if you want to be a speaker, become a listener as well. Try and understand other person's point of view. And it's not very difficult to do. I mean, if we are having a conversation, if I constantly speak and you constantly listen, then there's no balance in the equation. It
Hmm.
has to be both ways. So you can practice it and you'll develop it over time.
Okay. So you believe this can be
Yes.
developed over the time.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So sir, like, can you share any example? Like, if you look back and you introspect, like, do you regret coming to this domain of life sciences or healthcare, or let's say biomedical domain first? This is the part. And apart from this, like, अगर कोई ऐसे इंस्टांस आपको याद आ रहा हो जहाँ पर आपका EQ, क्योंकि अभी हम EQ पर बात कर रहे हैं कि यार आप लाइक ऐसा इंस्टांस था, या एनी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट विद योर जूनियर, विद योर सीनियर, विद योर पीयर, जहाँ पर आपका भी EQ थोड़ा हिल गया था, उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए.
Yeah, sure. So, firstly, to answer your first question, I don't regret in being in this field.
Hmm.
I've loved it in this field because people who don't know about healthcare or medical devices or life sciences is that it's an ever evolving field. There are a lot of new technologies coming in, and you've seen a lot of companies are investing in R&D nowadays. So, a lot of new technologies coming in. So, it's ever evolving. So, it becomes exciting for anybody who's working in that domain.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to EQ, there are instances and in everyone's career there will be instances where you will have a conflict in your own mind. You know, it's almost about 10 years back. There was an instance where uh, we had to let go of one of the team members, and for various reasons. And I was very closely knit with that. So, how I wanted to talk through with that individual to have him exit an organization was a big learning for me. And I was also a little shaken inside, but
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to be shaken inside. Yeah. Till the time you are making a smooth path for the other person. So that made me learn a lot of things. That made me evolve as an individual and as a professional. So there will be instances in your entire career where you will face these kind of situations, but you deal it with then and there.
ओके सर, क्योंकि आप बोर्ड रूम्स का भी पार्ट हैं, आप बिजनेस हेड भी हैं, तो मेरे को ये जानना है कि जब आप इतनी बड़ी प्रोफाइल पर और इतने सारे लोगों को, टीम्स को आप यू नो डील कर रहे होते हैं, मैनेज कर रहे होते हैं, तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ साथ लाइक अकाउंटेबिलिटी भी है। लेकिन सर इतनी सारी चीज़ों पर जब इतनी बड़ी रोल पर आप पहुंच जाते हैं तो यू विल फाइंड डिफरेंसेस ऑफ ओपिनियंस,
Yeah.
और अच्छा होना भी चाहिए,
Hmm.
तभी कंपनी ग्रो करती है, तभी एज अ इंडिविजुअल हम ग्रो करते हैं।
Yeah.
लेकिन ऑन द कॉन्ट्ररी आई वांटेड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि जब हम इतने बड़े रोल पर पहुंच जाते हैं ना, तो ईगो क्लैशेस बहुत ज़्यादा होती हैं, लाइक
Hmm.
वी यू मस्ट हैव सीन
Yeah.
इन पर्सन एज वेल। तो जो लीडर्स हैं, ठीक है,
Hmm.
उनके अंदर वो क्या क्वालिटीज़ होती हैं, फिर आपके अंदर जब आपको ये ऐसा एक इंस्टांस देखने को मिलता है, या आपके इंटर्न टीम में कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो रहा है, या फिर आपके हायर मैनेजमेंट पर कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो रहा है, तो उसे आप कैसे रिजॉल्व करते हैं, और आपका क्या क्या पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू रहता है उस पूरे सिनेरियो को लेकर?
Yeah. So, first thing to understand is that everyone has a right to opinion. Everyone has right to have an aspiration about themselves, what they want to become. So this is the first rule of the game. Now, when we come to disagreements or discussions, it's important to have disagreements. Now, if you are in an organization where everyone agrees to everything, that means it's being driven by one person. So when we talk about diversity, we talk about inclusion. Diversity is not just male and female candidates. It's about diversity of opinion. It's about how inclusive you are of others' opinions. So that is very important in a boardroom. You have to respect everyone's opinion. Of course, you have to listen to everyone, put your own opinion to it. And there are people with high egos that will be there. It's okay to respect other person's ego. As long as you're not compromising on self-respect, it is okay to respect the other person's ego. That's absolutely fine. So there will be disagreements all across your career, and this is one thing that will make you learn the most and I have learned the most with tough decisions, disagreements. They make you learn the most, and you will always be a part of either taking a team or an individual who's taking tough decisions or is getting affected by tough decisions. But it's part and parcel. Don't take it on a stride. Move on with it. It will come. You have to go on with it, and look for the next one.
ग्रेट ग्रेट, थैंक यू फॉर द डिटेल रिस्पॉन्स सर। सर मूविंग ऑन, लाइक एक क्वेश्चन हमारे व्यूअर से आया था लिंक्डइन पर कि व्हाट इज़ योर डेफिनेशन ऑफ सक्सेस, क्योंकि सक्सेस एक ऐसी चीज़ है कि सब्जेक्टिव है,
Hmm.
ठीक है, किसी के लिए एक पर्टिकुलर चीज़ सक्सेस की डेफिनेशन हो सकती है, आपके लिए नहीं हो सकती। सो व्हाट इज़ योर टेक ऑन दिस?
See, success is very, very subjective. So, what you aspire to become, what your goal is, if you've reached there, in your mind, you're successful. Now, success is challenged by society, often challenged by society. So, what people get misled into is that they want to be the best in the room, but there will always be somebody who's better than you in the room. So, I think you should have your own goals and achieve that. If you've achieved that goal soon enough, create another goal for yourself and achieve that, and create that success in your mind. Be happy with what you've achieved. If you keep comparing yourself with others, there will never be a time when you feel that you've been successful. So you know what you have aspired for, you know what your goal is, go after that and achieve that. Don't worry about the society. That's what I believe in personally.
ग्रेट ग्रेट। सर इससे पहले हम अराउंड मेंटरशिप के अराउंड हम बात कर रहे थे, लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज़ के अराउंड वी हैव टॉक्ड। सो यहाँ पर मेरे को आपका थॉट प्रोसेस जानना है कि लेट्स से एक सीनियर जूनियर है या फिर एक मेंटर मेंटी है, तो लेट्स से कि मेंटी जो जूनियर है वो अपने मेंटर से ही वांट टू रेंट अबाउट हिमसेल्फ, लेकिन वो
Yeah.
कर नहीं पा रहा, ठीक है, वो अपने पीयर के साथ उसको गाली दे रहा है या रेंट कर रहा है। सिमिलरली मेंटर है, वो अपने जूनियर को सही से, मतलब मेंटर मेंटी के बीच में क्लैशेस हैं, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पर आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम योर एक्सपीरियंस एंड फ्रॉम योर थॉट प्रोसेस कि एक मेंटर मेंटी के बीच में किस एक प्रोफेशनल बॉन्ड कैसे क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, फर्स्ट थिंग। सेकेंडली आई वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि फीडबैक देना इज़ एन आर्ट एंड फीडबैक रिसीव करना इज़ ऑल्सो एन आर्ट। तो
Yeah.
इस पर दोनों मेंटर मेंटी कैसे सेम पेज पर आएँ, ठीक है, और कंपनी की ग्रोथ, मतलब उनके माइंडसेट में क्या होना चाहिए कि यार लाइक मेंटी को ये नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि यार मेंटर तो मेरे से पर्सनल ग्रजेस निकाल रहा है, ठीक है, कुछ इस तरह के क्लैशेस आते हैं। तो मेरे को बस वही समझना है आपसे कि आप अपने एक्सपीरियंस से बताइए कि बिकॉज आई थिंक यू वुड बी द राइट person to answer this because of your expertise in
Sure.
this domain.
So I've been at both sides. I've been a mentor, I mean recently, and I've been a mentee. So let's go back in time. There used to be like a guru शिष्य का relationship होता था, जहाँ पे गुरु बोलते थे, शिष्य सुनता था. A lot of mentors take themselves as gurus. You're not a guru. Mentor is more of a friend. So from a mentor point of view, if you are considering yourself as a guru or a guiding figure in that way, then probably your mentee will never open up to you, because you're constantly there's a one-sided communication, and the mentee is not able to talk to you, mentee is not able to confront into you. Now coming to the mentee side, now a lot of youngsters are nowadays not very comfortable asking for help, but I say you should ask for help. One of the biggest guiding light in my career has been mentors. I have always looked up to people, I have always sought help, and I till date do that. Whenever I'm in a dilemma, whenever I'm in tough situations, I will always seek guidance, and there is no harm in doing that. There's no harm in asking for help. It doesn't make you any less of a person. In fact, experienced people, more experienced people than you, will guide you where you have to reach. So mentor mentee relationship has to be more of a friendly relationship in today's time. It's not a guru shishya. वो गुरु शिष्य का टाइम गया.
ठीक है.
अभी mentor mentee has to be a little more friendly. Mentor can give feedback, mentee can give feedback. I'm not I'm not happy with the mentorship, and it is okay to change mentors as well. You don't have to stick with a mentor. I have had different stages of my career. I have had different mentors for me, because of course their availability, proximity, depends on a lot of factors. So I have changed my mentors. So think from both sides. As a mentor, don't try to become a guru, try to become a friend, so that the mentee confronts into you. And as a mentee, ask for help at any point of time. It's absolutely fine to ask for help.
सर ऐसा कभी हुआ है कोई ऐसा इंस्टांस लाइक नीड नॉट टू नेम टेक द नेम ऑफ दैट पर्सन, कभी आपको हार्श फीडबैक मिला हो, बी इट इन योर अर्ली डेज या फिर इवन अब या फिर मिड लेवल ऑफ योर करियर, हार्श फीडबैक लिया हो और आपने उसे कैसे परसीव किया और आपको खुद को इमोशनली कैसे खुद को कंट्रोल किया? कोई ऐसा इंस्टांस अगर आप हमारे व्यूअर्स के साथ
Absolutely.
शेयर करें.
In fact, I've got harsh feedback at all points of in my career, and no career is a hunky dory. Everyone gets harsh feedback. सबको harsh feedback मिलता है. सबको हर पॉइंट पे कुछ ना कुछ एक ऐसा फीडबैक मिलेगा which will take you back. Some time back, quite some time back actually, I had got a very point blank feedback saying तुमसे नहीं होगा ये. So that's also a feedback. It's a very point blank feedback on the face. Initially, I got very discouraged because कोई आपको ये बोल दे कि तुमसे नहीं हो पाएगा. But then I went back and thought about why the other person is saying that, and how I can work to change that perception about myself, and what I need to do to change that perception. So it's okay to get harsh feedback. Don't get derailed. Don't get discouraged. There are people, see, there are different kind of people. Some are straight on the face, they will give you a harsh feedback कि राजशेखर तुमसे नहीं हो सकता, या somebody will come and tell you, Lavin, आपसे ये नहीं हो पाएगा. Don't take it in the way that they are trying to pull you down. Take it as they are trying to make you better, a better version of yourself. So you're answerable to yourself what you were yesterday, you're answerable to yourself what you will be tomorrow. So take that feedback, work on it positively. It's easier said than done, honestly. मैं खुद, I have been in tears, but it is okay. It is okay to be vulnerable. It's fine. कौन बोलता है रोने से कुछ you will become less of a person? कौन बोलता है discourage होने से you will become less of a person? It's okay to get discouraged, but it's important to bounce back. Fall 7 times, get up 8. So
True.
that's the idea.
Great. So now, let's try to jump on to the another aspect or another agenda of the podcast. तो क्योंकि आपने ऑलमोस्ट 16-17 ईयर्स या उससे ज़्यादा आपने लाइफ साइंसेज डोमेन, बायोमेडिकल डोमेन, हेल्थ केयर डोमेन को दिए हैं, तो सर मेरे को इसमें ये जानना है कि लेट से अभी कुछ टाइम पहले जो हमारे इंडियन मिनिस्टर हैं उनका यही टेक आया था कि यार इंडिया में ना अभी स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम इतना ज़्यादा अच्छे से ग्रो नहीं कर रहा. ठीक है, तो मैं उस पर आपका टेक नहीं जानना चाहता, लेकिन मेरे को ये जानना है कि अगर मैं लाइफ साइंसेज डोमेन या हेल्थ केयर की बात करूं तो इंडिया से इतनी बड़ी बड़ी कंपनी नहीं निकलती. अगर आप यूएस या यूरोपियन कंट्री से जाइंट्स देखेंगे तो वहाँ पर जाइंट्स हैं. इंडिया में हो सकता है जैसे कि इन्फोसिस का मैं अगर नाम लूँ, विप्रो का नाम लूँ, आईटी सेक्टर में फिर भी जाइंट्स आ रहे हैं.
Yeah.
लेकिन कोई ऐसा हेल्थ केयर लाइफ साइंसेज से कोई ऐसा जाइंट नहीं निकल के आया कि जो वर्ल्ड लेवल पर जो रिकॉग्नाइज करे. तो उसका क्या रीज़न आपको लगता है?
One is foresight. When somebody is starting a company or a firm, if the vision is to become big and international, then they will work towards it. A lot of startups, that what I have read across, is that they want to become big in their own way, maybe in a state, in a region, maybe nationally, but the aspiration is not to go global. If firstly is the aspiration, and to have a leader who can actually have a foresight to not only see the peak but know the way how to reach that peak.
Mhm.
So that is important. And what startups should do is, they talk about strategy, we talk about strategy a lot of it's the most abused word in the corporate world. You've also known this. So look at the opportunity first. What is the opportunity, and understand the market. We want to jump into a strategy to create a strategy. If you want to go global, if I have a startup and I want to go global, I have to first map the opportunity, understand what that market is, what the demands of that market is, then work on the strategy.
Mhm.
And the fourth most important piece is execution. In today's time and in my experience, all strategies that are made, 30 to 40% fall in place for good execution. And
Mhm.
when I say good execution, it's like good execution, not just shooting a mail or making a people aware of it, but following through till you reach the place where you want to be. So if the vision is to go global, then they will go global. But if the vision is to just sustain for some time and maybe sell your startup to some other company,
Mhm.
then you'll end up doing that.
Great, great. So, sir, if any, three piece of advice that you would like to give to our audience, like जो अभी अपना करियर स्टार्ट कर रही है,
Hmm.
ठीक है, लेट्स से ग्रेजुएशन कर लिया, मास्टर्स कर ली, और जो हमारे पॉडकास्ट देख रहे हैं, तो आपकी जर्नी से अगर कोई भी थ्री बेस्ट पीस ऑफ एडवाइस दैट यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर टू देम, जो लाइफ साइंसेज में अपना करियर एस्टेब्लिश करना चाहता है.
Can I give four?
या श्योर
Yeah.
सर, यू कैन गिव फाइव इवन.
Yeah. So one is right attitude. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, there are no menial jobs. In the starting of your career, you will face instances where you will feel that, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this job? But there are no menial jobs. Everything has a learning that follows. So the right attitude is important. Second is discipline. Discipline, there is absolutely no replacement to. In fact, discipline and hard work, if I can club it into one, there's absolutely no replacement to that. Consistency. Consistency in your work, consistency in your thoughts, and sometimes consistency of just showing up. You've had bad days, you've had tough days, you show up the next day consistently. That's important. So consistency is another big piece of it, and accountability. You need to be accountable for your actions. You need to be accountable of people, of what you're doing. So I think these four things, if you follow, your path is good ahead.
ग्रेट ग्रेट, थैंक यू फॉर द डिटेल रिस्पॉन्स सर. सर, अभी फ्यू डेज बैक आई वाज रीडिंग अ पोस्ट जिसमें लाइक एक टेडx स्पीकर थे, उन्होंने उस पर आंसर किया हुआ था. तो एक पोस्ट थी लाइक, आई डोंट एग्जैक्टली रिमेंबर द नेम ऑफ द पर्सन और कंपनी, लेकिन हाँ जनरलाइज्ड वे में बता सकता हूँ मैं आपको कि वो ये था कि यार उनको वो ना एक बबल में फंस गए, लेट्स से कॉर्पोरेट लेडर में अगर हम हायरार्की वाइज जाएं, तो वो उनको ऑलमोस्ट ही और शी हैज़ गिवन ऑलमोस्ट 10 years इनटू कॉर्पोरेट, और करंटली शी इज़ वर्किंग एज अ मैनेजर.
Yeah.
ठीक है. और तो यार उनका यही पोस्ट में यही लिखा हुआ था कि अभी एट टाइम्स ये फील होता है कि यार अब ना स्टेगनेंसी आ गई है.
Hmm.
ठीक है. और अब उनको करियर स्विच करने में प्रॉब्लम आ रही है. ठीक है. तो इस पर मेरे दो क्वेश्चंस हैं.
Hmm.
पहला आपकी जर्नी को लेके कि करियर स्विचिंग पर आपका क्या टेक है,
Hmm.
कि लेट्स से अगर हम एक कंपनी को 10 साल, क्योंकि आपने एक कंपनी में ऑलमोस्ट अ डिकेड स्पेंड किया, मोर
Yeah.
देन अ डिकेड, तो करियर की स्टार्टिंग में जैसे मुझे 3 साल हो गए, तो आपका क्या एडवाइस है कि कितना फ्रिक्वेंटली करियर स्विच करना चाहिए, और क्या 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 पॉइंटर्स रहने चाहिए करियर स्विचिंग में, पहला
Yeah.
क्वेश्चन. और दूसरा कि लेट्स से अगर कोई मैनेजर है, यंगस्टर्स के लिए आपने बताया, सीनियर कोई मैनेजर हमारा ये पॉडकास्ट देख रहा है, टीम लीड देख रहा है, उसे ये फीलिंग आ रही है कि यार अब तो है ना लाइफ में स्टेगनेंसी आ गई है,
Hmm.
और वो एक कंफर्ट जोन में पहुंच गए
हाँ.
कि अब ना स्विच करना, ना अब ग्रो करना, नेक्स्ट चैलेंजेस नहीं ले रहे वो.
Hmm.
तो वो उस बबल से या उस जोन से कैसे बाहर आए, उस पर आपका क्या टेक है?
Sure. Firstly, I feel comfort is the biggest enemy, and I have myself been guilty of it. There was a time in my career where I was doing some work and I was doing good in that work, but I thought, I'm comfortable in this work, let me just continue like that. But after a couple of years, I realized that I'm not growing as an individual. And there's an interesting story to growth also I have, and probably I'll say it later. But I wasn't growing in my career. I had to make a move in terms of learning something new, learning a skill, or maybe taking up a course. And it's not only about courses. I mean, Today, there is plethora of courses available offline, online, and there are some great ones, and you learn a lot from that. But it's not only courses. There are other opportunities. Take up a project, speak to your manager. It's not only the organization's responsibility to give you growth or
Mm-hmm.
change your career, it is your responsibility. So you have to voice it out. How how many people then go to their managers and say, I'm facing a stagnancy in my career or in my work. I want to switch to something else. I want to take up a project, because you can't just randomly switch to something else. You have to take up the project, learn the skills that are required,
Mm-hmm.
and do the right kind of course for that. If something has to be acquired, some skill has to be acquired, or
Mm-hmm.
knowledge has to be acquired, and then move for it. So, and there is no set template for tenure in an organization. Like I've spent long time in an organization. So I've seen on social media that people say that 3 to 4 years you should change a job, or 4 to 5 years you should change a job. There is no set template. It all depends on your work. If you're doing something which is important and which is making a difference, you should stay in the organization and do that. If you feel, sometimes you will have 1 year which will feel very long in an organization, and sometimes it's like dog years.
Mm-hmm.
7 years are over and you don't even know. So
True.
it's on the quality of the work that you're doing and the satisfaction you're getting out of that work.
Mm-hmm.
And rest, everything will follow. Growth and everything will follow.
Okay.
And having said that, there are people who get stuck in their careers and there is stagnancy. Sometimes it's frustrating also. Have patience, clear your path in terms of how you want to go about it. Talk to people, reach out to your supervisors, your leaders, ask them, how can I take up something else, how
Mm-hmm.
can I take up an added responsibility, how can I switch career. They will guide you. Read about it and then take your steps.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. सर अगर मैं आज से 19 साल पहले लाइक जब व्हेन यू जस्ट कंप्लीटेड योर बीटेक
Yeah.
इन 2006, इट्स बीन ऑलमोस्ट 2 decades.
Yeah.
सो अगर मैं आपसे ये पूछूं कि लेट्स से 2006 या 7 उस वाले फेज़ में जो लोग करियर स्टार्ट कर रहे थे अपना, या फिर आपके पीयर्स थे
Hmm.
या फिर 1-2 साल सीनियर्स थे, ज़रूरी नहीं है वो सब आज कंट्री हेड, बिजनेस हेड की पोजीशन पर या बोर्ड रूम तक पहुंच गए होंगे.
Hmm.
कुछ अभी लैग कर रहे होंगे, स्ट्रगल कर रहे होंगे, विच इज़ फाइन. ठीक है,
Yeah.
हर किसी की अपनी रेस है, हर किसी की अपनी जर्नी है. लेकिन आई जस्ट वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि लाइक व्हाट गोज़ इनसाइड द माइंड ऑफ अ कंट्री हेड, कि वो जो बोर्ड रूम की सीढ़ी है या बोर्ड रूम तक का जो रास्ता है पहुंचने का, क्योंकि हर कोई नहीं पहुंच पाया उस तक ना, और आगे भी हर कोई पहुंच भी नहीं पाएगा. तो एक्चुअली रीज एग्जैक्टली वो जो डिफरेंस है ना,
Yeah.
वो डिफरेंशिएटिंग फैक्टर आता कहाँ पर है, और एग्जैक्टली आप हमारे व्यूअर्स को बताइए कि क्या माइंडसेट का फ़र्क रहता है, या फिर इसके अलावा भी क्या क्या चीज़ें पिक्चर में आती हैं.
Yeah. I think most important thing is to have a learner's mindset.
हम्म.
So I have had and I've seen a lot of people who've been in this industry or across where I've worked. People who've had a learner's attitude have always been more successful. So upgrade yourself constantly, learn more and more things, upgrade your knowledge time and again. And like we spoke, there
हम्म.
are multiple avenues to do that. Take up new projects, talk to your mentors. They will guide you on that. And second is, don't be comfortable in your job.
हम्म.
Challenge yourself to see what you can do more. Otherwise, if you get comfortable, you will be stagnant in your career.
हम्म.
Mentors are very important. Talk to your mentors and choose a path which is based on your experience and expertise. Don't try to do something absolutely random, because it takes time. There is a process to it. It
हम्म.
takes time to acquire a skill. It takes time to build something for yourself. So don't do something random. Take up something which is more based on your experience and your expertise that you have.
ओके. सर अगर मैं इसी को थोड़ा सा एक्सटेंड करूँ क्वेश्चन को, तो लाइक करंटली यू आर वर्किंग एज अ बिजनेस हेड,
Yeah.
राइट, एंड यू नीड टू लेट से आप 3 से 4 साल में आप इससे भी ज़्यादा सीनियर पोजीशन पर जाएंगे, और आपको अपना रिप्लेसमेंट ढूंढना है विद इन द सेम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेट से. सो आप क्या क्या ट्रेड्स, क्या क्या क्वालिटीज़ देखेंगे अपने रिप्लेसमेंट के अंदर.
Okay. Four things. One is integrity, self-awareness, EQ, and grit.
ओके.
See, integrity, you create healthy organizations, healthy teams, healthy society. Integrity is non negotiable.
ट्रू.
Self awareness is important because if a person doesn't know his or her strengths and weaknesses, it is difficult to work with that person because they will always be in a parallel universe. So, self aware person is very important. EQ is very important because you have to work with people. So people management is very important. So EQ is of utmost importance. And grit. So perseverance, passion with perseverance is required. So these are the four things I would say.
ओके ओके एंड सर लेट्स से पूरे 20 साल के आपके करियर में अगर मैं बात करूँ तो यू मस्ट हैव टेकन थाउजेंड्स ऑफ इंटरव्यूज़, ठीक है? तो अगर आज आप किसी यंगस्टर, मैं ये थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चन लेंदी हो सकता है,
Yeah.
लेट्स से कि अगर आप किसी मैनेजर लेवल का पोजीशन पर इंटरव्यू लेने जाते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली आप अलग अलग फैक्टर्स जज करेंगे। किसी आप फ्रेशर का इंटरव्यू लेने जाते हैं, ठीक है, जो कि जेनजी जनरेशन का है, ठीक है, 20 साल का है, तो आपका आप क्या क्या चीज़ें आप देखेंगे और क्या आपका माइंडसेट रहेगा और आप किस किस बेसिस पर उन दोनों कैंडिडेट्स को जज करेंगे?
Yeah. So firstly, I wanted to comment on this is that there are a lot of youngsters that believe that, giving an interview with the help of AI or
हम्म,
giving an interview, getting trained for an interview and not being authentic will help. I don't think it helps. The most important aspect is being authentic in an interview. So what I do is I asked, irrespective of the position. I mean, of course, you will ask some basic questions based on the skills
हम्म,
and the education or experience. But other than that, I ask multifaceted questions.
ओके,
And when I ask multifaceted questions, there is a link to all these questions. And when I see that the link is getting broken,
हम्म,
because you can only stay, I mean, if there is a link when you are authentic,
ट्रू,
if you have prepped answers or you've prepped in some way and you're not being authentic, there will always be a breakage in that link.
हम्म,
So you get to know that this is not authenticity and this is not the real character of the person.
ओके,
So then it's a red flag for me,
हम्म,
and I'm sure for a lot of other people. So there is a lot of help available, and it's okay to read about it, what to do in an interview and what
हम्म,
not to do in an interview, but be authentic. See, even if you get selected by not being authentic, and because you can't reach 100% of
हम्म,
accuracy in this as a leader or a manager or a hiring person, you will make mistakes. You might have the wrong person or you might hire the wrong person,
हम्म,
but they will not sustain, because if you're not authentic, you will not be able to sustain in that organization or in that role. But if you're authentic and why you've been chosen for your authenticity and for what you are, you will
हम्म,
of course sustain much longer
ट्रू,
in that role.
ओके, थैंक यू सर। सर यहाँ पर मेरे को एक और चीज़ समझनी थी आपसे कि अगर आप हमारे व्यूअर्स को लेमैन लैंग्वेज में समझा पाएँ आपका करंट रोल, ठीक है, और ये इसी में मैं आप स्टार्टिंग से भी बता सकते हैं, लेट्स से आपने अपने इंट्रोडक्शन में बताया था कि यू स्टार्टेड योर करियर वर्किंग एज अ सेल्स प्रोफाइल,
Yeah.
ठीक है, वो आपने जर्नी बताई कि आप 5 फ्लोर्स पर ऊपर गए सामान लेके, तो सेल्स के बारे में बताइए और फिर इसी के बाद आप, क्योंकि ना सेल्स और मार्केटिंग एक ऐसी चीज़ है, हर किसी का अपना अपना टेक है, तो आप अपने अपने अपना अलग वे में बताइए कि यार आपके लिए सेल्स की क्या इंपॉर्टेंस है और सेल्स ने क्या आपकी जो भी आपने 20 साल में अचीव किया है करियर में, सेल्स
Hmm.
का क्या इंपॉर्टेंट रोल रहा, मार्केटिंग का क्या उसमें रोल था, और अपने करंट रोल के बारे में इन अ लेमन लैंग्वेज।
Yeah. So why I started in sales is because it helps you understand how business is done.
हम्म,
ऑर्डर कैसे आता है, एग्जीक्यूट कैसे होता है, कस्टमर से रिलेशनशिप का क्या इंपॉर्टेंस है,
हम्म,
दैट होल प्रोसेस you understand when you do sales, and it is very important to understand that process. And in that point of my career, when I switched to marketing, I saw a lot of people who had not done sales lacked that connect because they had not known how that process is,
हम्म,
and that worked in my advantage because I knew the process. And as a marketer, you are seeing a broader spectrum, right? And that's
हम्म,
the beauty of marketing. You see a broader spectrum of things. But understanding the broader spectrum, but knowing the ground rules helps you make a connection.
हम्म,
So I could connect very well with the teams. I could connect very well with all the stakeholders. So that helped me in that career, in my career.
ओके,
What role am I doing right now as a business head? I'm responsible for the business that I work for a sub franchise in Striker, and I'm responsible for that business.
ओके,
Sales and marketing, the overall business I'm responsible for. So that's what I'm trying to do here. It needs experience in sales as well as marketing, and I've done both for a purpose so that I could reach to this level, and it is helping me. Each step is helping me. And the beauty of it is that I work with multiple stakeholders. I not only work with sales and marketing, I work with finance, I work with HR, I work with supply chain. So you get to work with all the stakeholders.
ओके, ग्रेट ग्रेट। सर अगर मैं चैलेंजेस की बात करूँ आपकी जॉब में, क्योंकि बायोमेडिकल एक तो एज अ लाइफ साइंस और हेल्थ केयर भी ना, इसमें रेगुलेशंस बहुत ज़्यादा हैं और बहुत कट थ्रोट कंपटीशन भी है।
Yeah.
गवर्नमेंट का इन्वॉल्वमेंट हो गया, फिर बाहर के एक्सटर्नल की प्लेयर्स जो हैं उनका इन्वॉल्वमेंट, कंपटीशन तो है ही।
Hmm.
ठीक है। और क्योंकि जो भी हम इंस्ट्रूमेंट बना रहे हैं या कुछ भी बना रहे हैं, जो एंड प्रोडक्ट है ना, वो डायरेक्टली एक ह्यूमन बीइंग को अफेक्ट कर रहा है।
Yes.
ठीक है, तो काफ़ी ज़्यादा स्टेक्स हाई रहते हैं।
Yeah.
तो अगर मैं टॉप 3 चैलेंजेस की बात करूं, अगेन यहाँ पर आप 4 बोल सकते हैं क्योंकि आई
Okay.
बिलीव आपका लकी नंबर 4 है। तो अगर मैं 4 चैलेंजेस की बात करूं आपकी करंट रोल में, तो वो क्या रहेंगे?
See, when I talk about the beauty of my role is there is a lot of competition. There is a lot of sensitivity, as you rightly said,
हम्म,
that it affects people. But that is the beauty of my role. There is a lot of complexity, lot of competition. When there is a lot of competition, you constantly have to evolve. You constantly have to think about newer things. So
हम्म,
that's the beauty of my role,
ओके,
or beauty of this segment. Challenges are there in every, I mean, if you even if you talk about software, if you talk about FMCG, if you talk about healthcare, there are challenges. Of course, regulations are there. Regulations are there for good. I mean, that
हम्म,
also we need to understand that there are regulations. Regulations are there for the betterment of people, for the better of the society and people. Now, what challenges I face in today's time? You mean challenges in my role, or you mean challenges in the
लाइक
industry?
इन द इंडस्ट्री एंड इन योर रोल एज वेल सर, बोथ।
Okay. So one of the challenges that I find in terms of the industry is not awareness amongst people. So a lot of people are not really very well aware of what is good and what is not good for them.
ओके।
Unlike FMCG, where you have plethora of information and people know about it, the awareness in general is not there in people about quality, about what is good for them.
हम्म,
In terms of my role, I think the biggest challenge is, which again makes it exciting, is that I have to constantly think and be on my toes and be ahead of competition at any point of time. And that is one of the, it's a challenge, but I take it as a thing which excites me as well. And a few days back, I was presenting a slide where what one of my favorite things I put as challenges, because challenges is what makes it exciting. So that's the biggest challenge, and that's what is making it exciting as well.
ग्रेट ग्रेट ग्रेट। सर अगर मैं सबसे, अब आपके एक्सपीरियंस के, लाइक ये जनरल, थोड़ा जनरलाइज
Hmm.
क्वेश्चन है, ये भी आया था, हम लिंक्डइन पर आया था हमारे पास कि आप राजशेखर सर से पूछना कि उनके अकॉर्डिंग कि सबसे टफेस्ट स्किल जो एक पर्सन, एक टफेस्ट स्किल एक पर्सन को एक्वायर करने में टाइम लगता है। लेट्स से सम पीपल से कि यार सॉफ्ट स्किल्स आर हार्डर टू डेवलप देन
Hmm.
द हार्ड स्किल्स लाइक टेक्निकल स्किल्स। सो व्हाट इज़ योर टेक कि सबसे टफेस्ट स्किल्स क्या हैं जो
Okay.
पर्सन को चैलेंज करती हैं?
When it comes to skills, I believe skills can be developed. So we are human beings. We are the most adaptable animal, and we can acquire skills. So don't have this roadblock in your mind that you can't acquire skills. You can always acquire skills. You can learn anything and everything new at any point of time. The toughest thing to what I have seen is people management.
हम्म,
It is a very, very underrated thing. How you work with people, how you work with your team is the biggest aspect. How you inspire them is the biggest aspect. If you're not able to do that, then a lot of things might fall apart. But if you're able to do that, a lot of things fall in place. As a leader, they fall in place. So I believe that what cannot be acquired is
हम्म,
the right attitude.
ओके।
So that's what I feel.
थैंक यू फॉर द डिटेल रिस्पॉन्स सर। सर यहाँ पर अगर मैं माइंडसेट और एक एटीट्यूड, आपने जैसे बताया कि इट कान बी डेवलप्ड, ठीक है, कि मतलब वो बहुत नॉन नेगोशिएबल चीज़ है। तो कोई ऐसा इंस्टांस दैट यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर विद आर ऑडियंस कि कोई भी, अगर आप अपने 20 साल के एक्सपीरियंस से बताएं, कोई भी ऐसा इंस्टांस विद रिस्पेक्ट टू एटीट्यूड, द राइट माइंडसेट, द ग्रोथ पर्सपेक्टिव।
So growth, there is an interesting story about growth. So one of my colleagues, quite some time back, went for an interview, and the company read as "Growth is life." So
हम्म,
he then asked the interviewer that, isn't this a very shrewd line to put for your company? Growth is life. So then the interviewer changed his perspective about it. He mentioned that, think of it, what happens when a plant doesn't grow? What happens when a human doesn't grow? What happens when an animal doesn't grow? Or to put it in different words, when does a plant or a human or an animal doesn't grow? When they die.
ट्रू।
So growth is nature. Nature has made us as such that you have to constantly grow. You have to grow as individuals, as social beings, as professionals, and personally also. I mean, when you have a family, there's a natural succession to growth. You get married, you have children, and of course in today's time you have different facets to that as well.
Mhm.
But growth is a constant. So that changes perspective. So it wasn't a shrewd line. They were talking about nature. So you have to think from that perspective as well. So
Mhm.
it was an interesting story about growth that I came across.
ओके। सर, क्योंकि अभी जैसे आपने बताया कि आपका करंट रोल सेल्स से रिलेटेड भी है, मार्केटिंग से रिलेटेड भी है। सो अगर हम मार्केटिंग की बात कर, लाइक बस मेरे को समझना है कि स्ट्रेटेजिकली क्या वो सेम रहता है, लेट से अगर क्योंकि मैं मार्केटिंग बैकग्राउंड से नहीं आता हूँ, लेकिन मैंने पॉडकास्ट किए हैं 3-4
Yeah,
मार्केटियर्स के साथ, जो काफ़ी सक्सेसफुल मार्केटियर भी हैं। तो वो यही बताते हैं कि यार जैसे स्टोरी टेलिंग
yeah.
बहुत की एस्पेक्ट है मार्केटियर का। फिर उसके अलावा कि वो उसकी ऑब्जर्वेशन स्किल्स कैसी हैं,
Hmm.
ठीक है, हाउ ही इज़ स्टेइंग अहेड इन द कर्व। तो लेट्स से अभी सोशल मीडिया पर अगर हम बात करें तो जो फूड डिलीवरी ऐप्स हैं, लेट्स से ज़ोमैटो,
Hmm.
उसकी मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजीज़ की हर कोई बात कर रहा होता है,
Yeah.
ठीक है। तो इसमें मेरे को आपसे यही समझना है कि जो बायोमेडिकल की जो मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजी है, मतलब ये आप लोगों की कुछ डिफरेंट स्ट्रेटजीज़ रहती हैं,
Yeah.
या फिर अगर हम मार्केटिंग एज अ होल की बात करें तो सभी के प्रिंसिपल्स, फंडामेंटल्स या स्ट्रेटेजिकली सब सेम रहता है?
See, basic principles of marketing are same. So a lot of people understand marketing as, just being creative.
हुँ,
Now, being creative is not tangible. Actually, you might be creative in a lot of aspects. So I heard some of the people say that if you're creative, you should go into marketing. Now, creativity is very very. I mean, it's not tangible. It
हुँ,
can be of multifaceted. So when you're talking about marketing in healthcare, it is slightly different. The templates remain the same. I mean, there's a process to marketing.
हुँ, हुँ,
You need to know about big picture marketing, launch excellence, 4 P's, 7 P's you might have heard
हुँ,
about. So all those basics remain the same, but there are certain nuances to healthcare or medical devices. You're working more from a product management point of view, and you're working more closely with the products. When, for example, if you're in an FMCG, you're working on a bigger brand recall.
हुँ,
But when you're working for a healthcare company, you're working on more of a product recall. So there's a difference to it, a brand recall and then a product recall, because you are more into the product then. There is a lot of technicality in the product, so you have to get into that technicality as well. There is an aspect of product management which is stronger when it comes to healthcare. Now
हुँ,
pharma, again, pharma is different. So I've taken out medical devices from pharma. Now pharma is different. Pharma is again brand recall, like how it is in FMCG. So
हुँ।
that's also an aspect that people need to know about.
Okay, great, great. That was a value addition tip from your side, sir. So, sir, at the end, like question on a lighter note, कि three things that you love the most about your job. Like it could be like not from a technical point of view, of course, salary भी एक होगा, लेकिन on a lighter note कि जैसे ट्रैवल आप हम बता रहे थे ऑफ कैमरा, जब हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि
Yeah.
यू हैव ट्रैवल्ड लाइक इन इंडिया आपने बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रैवल किया है, अब्रॉड आपने बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रैवल किया है, तो कोई भी ऐसे 3 चीज़ें जो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार है जिससे आपको अपनी जॉब में?
See, one is working with different kind of people. When
हुँ,
I say different kind of people, so when I was working in Delhi, or a few of my colleagues who worked in a city and not traveled much, you don't know the kind of interactions that you're having with people from other states, other countries. So that one aspect I really love, because I get to interact with people from across the country. I get to interact with people from across the globe, and there are perspectives that they give, and that
हुँ,
increases, it broadens your spectrum and it increases your perspective about things. So you know how things are put in perspective from their point of view as well.
हुँ,
Sometimes you are just taken aback on how people think about certain things. While you might be thinking very unidirectionally, there are other multi dimensions to that. So this is one thing I love about my job. Secondly, it's ever evolving. There are no rules to it. I
हुँ,
mean, you can make strategies every day, every month. You can apply them, and that's the fun part of it, because it's a challenging environment, competitive environment. So you constantly need to evolve it. These are a couple of things that I absolutely love. And of course, when you travel across, you understand cultures as well. it's not only work but
Hmm.
cultures as well, and knowing cultures also, I think, adds to the wisdom and the gray hair that I have. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. So that was it from my side, sir. So like बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छा पॉडकास्ट था मेरे लिए, लाइक लर्निंग वाइज अगर मैं अपने व्यूअर्स को बताऊं, जो चीज़ मेरे को सबसे ज़्यादा फैसिनेटिंग लगी आपकी जर्नी से, वही कि यार लाइक आप इतनी बड़ी पोजीशन पर काम कर रहे हैं, लेकिन आई वाज नॉट नर्वस। स्टार्टिंग में मैं नर्वस था जब पॉडकास्ट का स्टार्ट हुआ। आपको जब मैंने लिंक्डइन पर अप्रोच किया, जब मैं भी देयर वर डाउट्स कि यार पता नहीं इतनी बड़ी प्रोफाइल पर है, मैसेज सीन भी करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि हुआ है कई बार कि अगर मैं 10 लोगों को मैसेज करता हूँ तो 3-4 रिप्लाई करते हैं, 5-6 सीन जोन करके छोड़ देते हैं। ठीक है, क्योंकि सोशल मीडिया है, हर किसी का अपना राइट है। तो आई वॉज स्टार्टिंग में भी मैं थोड़ा नर्वस था, लेकिन जैसे जैसे पॉडकास्ट आगे बढ़ा, लाइक आपने यू मेड मी कंफर्टेबल, लाइक आपके जो आंसर्स थे, जैसे इट्स नॉट जस्ट जस्ट यूजिंग द बज वर्ड्स, क्योंकि जब हम पॉडकास्ट कर रहे होते हैं तो बंदे सोच के आते हैं लेट्स से कि हम बड़े फैंसी वर्ड यूज़ कर देंगे, बस वर्ड यूज़ कर देंगे, बट जो आपके आंसर्स थे ना, मतलब वो जो ऑथेंटिसिटी, क्रेडिबिलिटी आपने बात करी, वो आपकी पर्सनैलिटी से, आपके आंसर से वो रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहा था। तो दैट वाज अ थिंग दैट आई विल डेफिनेटली गोना टेक फ्रॉम यू, एंड आई विल डेफिनेटली और जो सबसे अच्छी चीज़ थी कि फीडबैक लेना और फीडबैक देना, जो वो आपका आंसर था ना, मतलब उस आंसर में एक ठहराव था कि ठीक है भाई, अगर आप वनरेबल हो रहे हो तो ठीक है, इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ। तो वो चीज़ आई विल कैरी, एंड दिस विल रिमेन स्टिक टू मी, और दिस आई विल डेफिनेटली गोना imbibe in my current job as well. So thank you for sharing your words of wisdom. So sir, जाते जाते, if you would like to share your experience or anything, like in 2 lines, if you would like to conclude this podcast.
Yeah, sorry, can I take 4 lines again? Yeah.
For sure, sir.
So one thing that I want to leave people with is keep it simple. It's not that complicated. Just keep it simple. When I was youngster and when I started my career, I mean, there was not so much of social media at that point of time. But there were people who would use a lot of jargons and those big buzzwords, as you
Buzzwords.
said. And I would get very intimidated with that. But I would follow people who were trying to keep it simple. And uh, believe me, I saw a video of a professor. He was from Cambridge or Harvard. I don't remember it very clearly. He actually broke down things in such a simple way and in such a simple language. And I thought, and in my recent experience, there was another experience that I had where one of the university professors was explained things to me in such simple words. And I was like, if they can explain it to me in such simple words, there is
Hmm.
no reason that I need to give those jargons to anybody
True.
or use those jargons. So keep it simple. Secondly, there is no template. There is no template in life. There is no template in your profession. See what works best for you. Go according to that. Don't follow the template.
Hmm.
Everyone will ask you to follow the template, but don't do that. And of course, yeah, be have the humility and kindness. I think
True.
one thing that the world is lacking right now is humility and kindness. I
True.
think we need to increase more and more of that. In fact, there was an interesting thing I read somewhere that if you go into a room and there are 5 leaders sitting there, you want to see who's the most successful out of them, look for the most humble guy. And you'll know either he or she is the most successful one, or will be the most successful one. So these are the things. See, what I say about myself also, I'm a small man with a big shadow, but as time passes, my shadow will become stronger and I'll become big. So we should all aim for that.
Great, great. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, sir, for sharing such wonderful words of wisdom. So I'll be sharing Raj sir's LinkedIn account. So if you have any questions, you wanna feel free to ask in the comment section, or you can follow Raj sir on LinkedIn for if you have any follow up question. So do hit the subscribe button, and do like the video. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section. Thank you so much.